Hey guys, it's Kevy Dog 4. The Week 14 Thursday game's starting in a couple hours. I have to get this video up really quick. I'm really busy tonight. So this is NFL Week 14 predictions. So tonight's game is Oakland versus Kansas City. This game was really hard for me to choose. It's kind of the game that's probably going to determine the AFC West, or at least have a big role in deciding it. I'm picking Oakland because Oakland is very good on the road. Oakland has had a lot of comeback wins lately. They've looked really good. Kansas City has looked really good too. But Oakland right now on the road, to me, that looks like an advantage, so I'm picking Oakland. Washington versus Philadelphia. I'm taking Washington. Philadelphia has really fallen out of consideration to make it to the playoffs. Washington is right on the bubble. They need this game. They're going to be fighting. Philadelphia just lost to the Bengals last week, so I'm taking Washington. Houston versus Indianapolis. This one's going to have a big role in the AFC South because both teams are in a three-way tie for the lead along with the Titans. I'm taking Indianapolis because, 1, they're at home, 2, they've looked better lately, 3, they just beat the heck out of the Jets last week. Houston has kind of been falling off as of late, so I'm going to take the Colts. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. I originally was going to pick Cleveland, but now that I've seen that Robert Griffin III is going to start, I'm taking Cincinnati, even though they have some serious injuries, because they did beat the Eagles really, really badly last week. Cleveland, had they started Kessler or McCown, they've been practicing with those guys. Griffin really has not been in their rotation since week 1, and to me, the other two quarterbacks just seem better than Griffin does, and I think that that's going to have a really significant play in that game, so I'm taking Cincinnati. Denver versus Tennessee. I'm taking Denver. They're fighting for everything they have right now. This is probably their easiest game left. Both teams are on the edge of a playoff spot, but I'm going to take Denver because they know that they have to win everything to make it in right now. Arizona versus Miami. I'm taking the Dolphins. They're at home. Arizona has not looked good at all this season. Miami did lose last week, but before that they won 6 straight, so I'm going to take Miami. Chicago versus Detroit. I'm taking the Lions. The Bears did win last week, but it was against the 49ers. Detroit is going for a division win. I don't know when they can clinch that, but they're playing at home. Matthew Stafford has looked phenomenal, so I'm taking the Lions. Pittsburgh versus Bills. I'm taking Pittsburgh. They haven't lost in a few weeks now. They're still in a tie with Baltimore for the division lead. Buffalo's really falling out of it. I don't think that they have a chance at making it really now. Their chance to bounce back was against Oakland last week, and now I don't think that they have much of a shot at making it. I think Pittsburgh's going to have more momentum coming into this game. San Diego versus Carolina. I'm taking the Panthers. They're at home. San Diego has not looked good this season. Carolina's been coming on as of late. If they want to have any shot at the playoffs, they're going to have to win this game. I'm taking Carolina. Minnesota versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville just can't win any games. They've only won 2 games all year. Minnesota fighting for that playoff spot. They got to win this game. I'm taking Minnesota. Jets versus Niners. This is another game where the teams are both very mediocre. Last week it was Bears versus Niners. This week it's Jets versus Niners, and both times I'm going against San Francisco. I'm taking the Jets this week. I don't know if they're starting Fitzpatrick or that other rookie, or I don't even know if he's a rookie, that other third-string guy. I don't know if they're going to start him or Fitzpatrick, but all I know is that San Francisco looks awful, and to me they're probably the worst team in the NFL, even worse than the Browns despite their record. I think the Jets can win this game easy. Atlanta versus Los Angeles. I'm taking the Falcons. They're going for that playoff spot as well. Los Angeles has not done well this season. They've only won 3 or 4 games. Atlanta is a much stronger team than Los Angeles, so I'm taking Atlanta. New Orleans versus Tampa Bay. I'm taking the Buccaneers. They're at home. They've won 4 straight. They're going for that playoff spot. They're in a wild card right now. They're slowly creeping up. No one even saw it coming. I didn't see it coming, but all of a sudden, there they are in a playoff spot. So I'm taking Tampa Bay. Seattle versus Green Bay. I'm taking Seattle. Seattle has had a better season. Green Bay has been falling off as of late, and Seattle, they're going to be fighting because they have a legitimate chance at a first-round bye. So I'm taking Seattle. Dallas versus the New York Giants. New York is the only team that Dallas has lost to all season. I think that it's going to be close, but I think that Dallas is still going to come out with a win, considering the fact that they've got all this momentum. I think they're still going to keep Dak in the game. I don't think, unless they're playing a really mediocre team or they're beating someone very badly, I don't think Tony Romo will be coming into any of these games unless they just want to rest Dak. But I think that Dak's going to start this game, and I think that Dallas is going to win it. And the Monday night game is Baltimore versus New England. New England is on a roll. They need this game. They nearly actually lost to, did they play the Jets last week? Whoever they played last week, it was a close win. They have lost Gronk for the season. Baltimore is in a tie still with Pittsburgh for that number 1 seed, and winner's going to go to the playoffs. Loser's probably not going to make it. But I think New England, with the home field advantage and everything, I think they're going to take this. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.